Don't mess it up.
2024 NCAA second round playoffs postgame press conference. Representing Mount Union head coach Jeff Dart, quarterback TJ Shields, defensive line / bandit Rossi Moore, and running back Tyler Etcheberry. Coach, let's start us off with an opening statement.
Obviously what not obviously, but what I just said to the guys in the locker room, really proud of their preparation during the bye week, and then once we confirmed we were playing John Carroll, they really attacked it. That's not always an easy thing during Thanksgiving week, but we just played really, really good football, and we beat a really, really good team. So excited to move on to the next round.
Just started out, you're good. So we'll open up for questions. If you could raise your hand and say your name and media affiliation.
Right here, Mike Hopkins Repository. Jeff, how much did the bye week really help you guys after coming off 2 tough games at the end of the regular season?
Yeah.
And would you say this was one of your most complete games of the year?
Yeah, the bye week, we took advantage of it. You know, we practiced right away on Tuesday. Normally Monday's our day off, and then we gave them some time off, and then we went a little bit harder on Thursday and Friday. But I think that helped, you know, kind of healing some bumps and bruises a little bit. And then, like I said, we attacked it, you know, once we confirmed that we were playing John Carroll. Your second question, yes, absolutely. Complimentary football. The defense, you know, got a bunch of stops. The offense, we were 15 of 20 overall on 3rd and 4th downs, and we just continued to, you know, maintain drives and take time off the clock. So I told the guys it's now, can we keep pushing the needle and playing like that? And there's some good teams coming, so we're going to have to.
Jason Hammond, Luke Live. Right before the end of the first half, we were up 21-7. You were facing a decision either go for it or kick the field goal. Either decision would have given you a 3-score lead. Why did you decide to go for the touchdown?
Because we're aggressive.
Rossi, for you, the play that was made by Caleb that allowed you to get the scoop and score, just the importance of the defensive touchdown like that. What did that do for the morale of the team and just the confidence of you guys going into today and knowing that this was going to be a tough game?
Yeah, I mean, these past couple weeks, we've been really focusing on bending and reaching. We've been so close to getting home so often these last 2 games before the playoffs. So we've been harping on it. We've been working it, and KB worked the technique to perfection. I was just lucky enough to be there to make a huge play for the team. So yeah, it turned the tide tremendously.
The comfort level for you as the season continues to go on, you know, you kind of pressed into the role a couple weeks ago. Does it feel comfortable now, you being the starting quarterback?
Yeah, I think it's just like the more you play in the game, just the more comfortable you get, you know, with the play calls and then, you know, operation and stuff like that. So I think just the more reps I've been getting in practice and in the game, it's just helped me to, you know, settle in and just play football how I know how.
Tyler, for you, the afternoon that you were able to piece together with, you know, rushing, taking a couple of really nice pass plays from TJ, finding those different roles in the offense, what do you feel allows you to find that success in all those different ways?
Just that we played a complete game today. There were some huge downs that our TJ found a couple of our receivers and they made some big plays. So just the offense always being open and it being troubling for the defense, not knowing where we're going to attack from.
Back to you, Coach. Mike Carson, Cleveland Conway. You touched on you guys' ability to sustain drives and extend them. What exactly helped you guys do that tonight so well?
Yeah, obviously a conference opponent. We have all the games that we looked at, and we played them in game 2 of the season, and I'm sure that they looked at all the games too, but a lot has changed since then. And I just thought the assistant coaches put together a great plan, and obviously, you know, we put the plan together, but it's about these guys executing. I thought the question to Rossi was, I mean, the momentum that we created there to go up 14-0, I think was huge. And then we were able to maintain that, you know, realistically throughout the course of the game. So, but yeah, really proud of our guys and how they played.
I mean, you touched on you guys' last meeting a little bit. Obviously, Nick had a way better game, over 300 yards. You guys held him under 200. Can you just give me a little bit of an inside look into what game plan for him and all those weapons look like throughout the week?
Yeah, I just think, you know, our concentration, not that it was bad during week 2, but, you know, we were still kind of finding out who we were at that point, you know, with some guys graduating from last year, you know, on offense, defense, and special teams. So I thought we'd done a great job maturing over the course of the season. Like Pop said, we've been in a couple tight games, but these guys don't flinch, right? And I think that's, you know, something to be said about them and how they continue to fight. So, like I said before, we got some really good teams coming, right? And we got to prepare and keep preparing the same way we did this week.
Yeah, could you just really kind of sum up Kyler's season? I mean, he bookends, first game against John Carroll, 176 yards. Today against John Carroll, 176 yards. A lot of great stuff in between. Just sum up his season.
Yeah, he's just been, I mean, LK always talks about, you know, grinding out good days and being consistent. And not that he's the only one on our team, but, you know, he's the definition of that, academically, athletically, in the weight room, and then obviously on the football field. But like I said, we got a bunch of those guys. But yeah, he's playing pretty good right now. Maybe because he watches more film with the offensive line now. That might have to do with his success. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Tyler, did you feel with the way the weather was today, you're after shoulder a good load?
Yeah, and just with the offensive line we have, I mean, I'm always ready to run the ball and run with the seams that they create for me. It's a running back's dream, honestly, and I'm just ready every time we step out on the field to run behind them.
Rossi, back to you. Coach touched on you guys' identity, how you guys found it as of late. What specifically do you think that identity is this point in the season? How did that show tonight?
I felt like, well, to touch back on the first game, like just that whole first half, we were just getting knocked off the ball. We weren't really a physical team up front. And we got, I mean, losing Duke Hill, one of the better noses in the country last year, was a big piece of us. So, like, just really being nitty-gritty, watching the film, understanding it, accepting it, you know, take responsibility of those bad things that happened, and then turning around and executing in practice. We knew that this was going to be a physical game. We knew it was going to be cold. They weren't going to be throwing around too much. Mm-hmm. And so we just decided to buck up, you know, punch them in the mouth as soon as we came out, and then that's what we did.
DJ,
Yeah.
non-union 11-16, third downs, 4 downs, 4-4. You know, what does that mean to you, you know, as a quarterback, and just, you know, the coaches trust you guys getting it done on the field, you know, no matter what down it is?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to the execution. Coach Dart talked about it after the game. It's just the week of preparation, you know, watching film, meeting together, going out on the practice field, executing our third down play calls that we have designed for the week, getting a good look from the scout team, and then you just go out there and you execute it when it arrives. And those are really big because that's the difference between maintaining the football and then giving it back. So when you're converting on third and fourth down, you're extending the time of possession that you have with the ball, and it's keeping it away from their offense, which they got a pretty good offense over there. So just being able to possess the football and convert on those is huge for our defense as well.
Jeff, what's it been like with Noah being out to be able to turn to somebody like TJ to
Yeah, we
you guys?
have 100% confidence in him. I mean, not overusing the word preparation, but he's always ready. So we're confident in that, and we didn't flinch at all when Noah went down. Obviously unfortunate, but TJ was ready to go, and yeah.
Ross, out of all your accolades, the All-Americans, all that, you achieved your first career touchdown. What was it like to cross favorite?
It was nuts. I mean, I've been trying to get in the end zone all year, literally, and then literally Coach Q comes up to me after games like, "You finally did it." It was just one of those moments where it was like, finally I was able to get one. But I mean, credit to KB, bro. He had a hell of a rep on that, and like I said, worked the technique beautifully. And once I seen it, I'm like, I gotta get it. I gotta take this one out.
I don't know which one of you wants to answer this, but I mean, last year you guys get to this same spot. You win a first round playoff game against Alfred State pretty handily. I don't know, John Carroll's on the same level as Alfred State, or vice versa. But you get to this point, then you lose to Alma. What do you do this week? What do you do over the next week to make sure that doesn't happen again this year?
Yeah, just attack the week like we just attacked this one. I mean, we can't do anything about what happened last year.
Yeah.
Right. Alma was a really good football team. They played better than us, right? That's on me, right? When we win games, it's because our guys play really well. When we lose games, it's on me for not having them ready. But these guys want to get ready, and we'll continue to attack it that way.
Any more questions? Question in the back? Good. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's nice.